I did not mean to do that. My desk just made a really weird noise. I think something just broke. Hello everyone, it's your boy Young Pug and welcome back to some Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. In the last episode we talked to Kyoko and we found out that she knows something about the school and all that. And we also hanged out with Asahina for like the majority of the video, and we made like a funny joke about running laps at the pool. But anyways, in today's episode we're going to be continuing, but also at the end of the episode we were attacked by some strange character, I don't know, and then we saw Kyoko at the end. She might be a bad guy, I don't know, but we're gonna find out this episode hopefully. And yeah, let me hold on. I cannot wait until we play Danganronpa 2. Like, that intro music is so freaking good, bro. I'm telling you. Like, I'm gonna be dancing to that shit every single time I play. But anyways, let's get into the video, guys. That was warm. Let's go to the cafeteria and talk to these bozos over here. Oh, it's
hey,
Hina. Hey. How you doing? Ah, Makoto. Yep, that's Makoto. Sure as the sky's blue. Hey, Hina. Where's everybody else? You really had me worried, you know. What happened to you last night? Worried? Yeah, right after midnight hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. My bad. We thought maybe you'd been, you know. I mean, not that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would wanna, you know. So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
Okay.
Let's go meet up with everyone else. Then they can tell you all about it. Okay, hold on. Come here. Let's select the pink text. So is everyone waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost at rock paper scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up. I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? Take back the night. Oh, what's inside the gym? Ah, there he is.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once.
What?
Jeez, to show up now, like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. Just like Hina said, everyone was there, besides Kyoko. And then I noticed they'd form a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was. What the? Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Is that a Monokuma robot? What the fuck? Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Damn. Relax. There's no danger. You say that, but what is this? What are you guys doing? I don't think that's Monokuma. That has to be like a robot or something. Then again, I think Monokuma is a robot, so it looks like it's been professionally disassembled. How is that possible? Tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? What you gotta say, hero? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey, come
Well,
on.
I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto. Guess that's how much I like you. But Byakuya found this little fella lying around when we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here just like normal. However, whenever I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until my brain! God, I need some medicine. I waited there until nighttime officially began. But still Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated this disassembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius. A chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond my brain. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down,
So in other words,
then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared of Master, they ran away in terror.
Could it be?
Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made his own announcement this morning, right? Who was that, if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's like a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right? Hey guys, I don't think now is a good time for light conversation.
You know?
I just found something. What is it? That's a bomb. It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb! That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Rogue that. Roger that. Roger that. Roger, roger. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. any sudden movements, it's sure to go off. Motion sensor? For serious? Ugh, I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all... Oh, I probably should have mentioned. The motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on, the century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it, it's not gonna do anyone any good. Oh yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Here, put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at this point. At that point, my eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could have happened? But what could it have been? When I thought about it, I couldn't help but think back to the night before. Ah, my neck. Being attacked by that mass figured. Hey, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Don't us. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh? So that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear now.
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity. We're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance. Wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there,
What?
if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6. That's crazy.
Such ignorance.
I don't want to be chicken number 6. This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or someone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away, or are you going to fight? You're right, I'll go with you.
It's all clear now.
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. My neck is killing me. Holy crap. I can't crack it at all. I'm gonna die. I'll follow you anywhere, Master. To all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man, and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. What do you guys say?
okay.
Sakura's gonna be watching over us. We're definitely going to find out something to help us bring this to an end. Hell yeah. Actually, Master's the one to show us such bravery. Just make sure you don't get in his way. We've finally reached the climax. So let's hurry up and finish it before the mastermind catches all of us.
Let's go.
This is where we're exposed every last This is where we expose every last detail of the mastermind. Is everyone ready? Hell yeah. It's locked, as expected. I fucking expected that shit. So, what are we gonna do?
What?
Isn't it obvious? We're gonna tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say we've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore.
But
like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there,
So in other words,
then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
hey,
Okay, sure, but
what?
we come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. So beautiful.
I mean,
For serious?
What the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
actually,
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? The thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? The thing in the tool shed.
oh, so then,
Oh yeah, that pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
what?
That's straight up unreasonable! By myself?
Naturally.
Surely, you like to have me time once in a while, right? Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long, and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! With that, Toko ran off loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey,
For serious though? Are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem. No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense, I can hardly talk. I'm all No, I'm totally flip-flap. Flap sauce? Gross! Where'd that come from? What? Wait, Genocide Jill? Where'd you come from?
You called for me and so I appear.
Hello, hello. It's the wonderfulous murderiferous fiend. Is that how you say that? Here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe! Seeping imbecile. Oh, master, you woo me with your exclusive level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose. She's a fucking freak. Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
Okay, hold on. Like, certain words won't come out right, and it'll make me sound like I have a problem mentally, but it's just my nose and my sinuses fucking it up. But make sure to get your W. This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes, yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we've solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery? Yep.
Have you reached
Now-
that certain age?
What do you mean? Yep, now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? Like, you're like missing out on life.
You've gotta be kidding!
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What? What did you find? Corpus. Corpse? Oh my.
You SOB!
Did you hear me? I said corpse. A corpse?
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden?
What did you say?
Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. Someone's dead. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Oh, it was that person that snuck into my room. You don't know who that is. I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face, and there was a knife buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the? Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it? Danganronpa. Just to make things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And pull my mic up. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. Yeah. I told ya, there's a corpse hanging out here.
No way!
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Let's look around. What's the button to... There we go. Corpse. We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one more thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained and bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is that? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least.
Huh?
Huh? How can you tell?
Well,
Well, I think I see the outline of her chest. And just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be. Okay then. Let's just tear the mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't! But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out towards the mask. And in the next instant, there was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. I knew that shit was gonna happen. It blew up, 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 it blew up. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. But then,
Come on.
hurry up, put out the fire! As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hand. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. Well, now we can't tell who it was, because they're burnt up. I guess that took care of it. But what the hell, man? It exploded? I had a bad feeling about the body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body...
What?
It's burnt to a crisp! That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. Now are we gonna find out? How are we gonna find out who it is now? Who isn't here right now? Huh?
What?
If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Then that dead body. It's Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. But, I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
The Mastermind. What?
What?
The Mastermind?
What the heck?
Come on, there's no way the Mastermind got char-boiled. Get serious. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. The Mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned out all this. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
What the heck?
How can you recall that? When have you ever recalled anything, Hero? I can't remember one thing that he's recalled that's been useful. Man's getting smart. He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. Then could that mean the mastermind isn't the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Makoru Ukusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak.
What?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you'd better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounds like Kyoko thinks Mikuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's a female that would match the body's characteristics.
So,
And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl, Mikuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair? But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense. She just suddenly show up and then die? I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Ah, hey, wait.
What?
What? Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko?
What?
Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget her. Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. She's gone dumb. Oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. Huh? What just happened? Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. I should take a closer look at the body one more time.
so,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Just don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. Hold on, there's something on the ground there. It's a key. Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what did you steal?
So...
I stole this. A key. Looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know, then? Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean
So in
the
other words...
biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now. Crazy. So that means I can go anywhere. I have the master key. The biolog was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. Well, I wanted to insert the key down in the garden to the keyhole. The key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. Okay. Guess we'll try the fifth floor. Rooms I need to check on this floor are the headmaster's room and the data center. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. I want to insert the key. I found the card into the keyhole. It worked! It fits! Then this is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I gotta go tell everyone else. I immediately head back to the garden. So you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center, down on the 4th floor. Did we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll have to just go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not gonna be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. I'm not your body shield. I'm not your test dummy, idiot. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. And you're allowing this to happen, Makoto. I'm gonna push his ass through the door, see if that shit kabooms. Like, I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up until now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It was a surface fear like it wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school here. The fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
What?
Hey, that's... He extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, what was that sound? Anyway, every part of the school was covered, besides the sauna. This is...
what?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. And they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us? To watch us? Then this room is
It's all clear.
the Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room? I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here? Watching us? Then I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the Mastermind. Then the Mastermind is dead? Like really, seriously, really dead? It would seem so. For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. The Mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body. Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it that... But if the Mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole.
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on!
That's enough.
No. We have to check this area thoroughly first. Huh? What about the exit? If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
Naturally. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There is absolutely no doubt. The Mastermind was murdered.
But
Why is it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have done it?
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the Mastermind.
I'm telling you!
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. The Mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the Mastermind must have spent who knows how much time in here. Okay then, let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the Mastermind. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what? You can't do anything. Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? The Mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network and Alter Ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it. You're right. The Monokuma door. This store is kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could it be inside? No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if you used that key to open this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. I won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah!
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The Mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's going to happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about the door with Monokuma's picture on it. No worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right, the mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. I feel like Monokuma's not actually dead. Well, since there's like 2 more games after this, I can imagine he's not dead. So he's clearly letting us do all this. There's nothing showing up on this one. Huh. Hey, look. Next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is! It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning Hina's here. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
You're all-star from info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic. And you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Okay, we looked at the TV. There's another surveillance camera in here. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. The mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. Crazy. As long as I have this, huh? Look at Master go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership? So fucking weird.
You know?
Oh. What's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now, all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world.
What the heck?
And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it. Huh? This is the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Huh? That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every way possible. And not just weird, super weird.
But
this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the camera feed?
Well,
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Here it went through each channel one by one. But on every channel it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
what the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No. There must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. I knew his ass wasn't dead. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually,
I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh? What? Huh? What? Been a while, you frickin' bastards. Monokuma, How are you supposed to be dead? Me? Dead? No, no, don't be freaking stupid, you idiot.
What?
Hey, you're acting kinda strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look in your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead, all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going? No! We were supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know. I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Phew, I'm pooped from all of that laughing. I guess I'll just have to get to the point. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming from on the antenna. Huh? But what does that mean?
what the heck?
It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
Unbelievable.
You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine. I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills.
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. And the most popular thing on TV. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme.
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. Why can I not speak? It's the most popular thing on TV. It's bigger than American Idol. It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow? The camera feed is being broadcast. No way, that's impossible. What kind of overconfidence is the major weakness in your crisis management system? You know that? I read that right? That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in the crisis management system. You know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found. And hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
Of course. I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind began to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries. Even me luring you here right now. Why would I do anything of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they've never seen before. I became the director of the despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did? Huh?
yes indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business. Right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you'd need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, it's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's the little business of... What?
A body has been discovered.
Yeah.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
We haven't done a class trial forever. Huh? Class trial? You mean... I can't keep doing that.
It's the Monokuma file.
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you got, okay?
Heart-pounding excitement.
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait.
I can't wait. I can't wait. And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. My nose is dripping. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment and how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. Plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is a class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ukusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Mukuro Ukusaba, isn't dead. So naturally that body can't behold to her. So it must be Kyoko. Jeez, my nose. There is no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's. Them fingernails don't look like hers. Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. Just because you don't know anything about her yet, dude, doesn't mean she can't be killed and murdered. That's not how it works. I don't even know who she really is. I have to end it like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not, doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin.
But
But we're going to have a class trial. Then that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. Huh? But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There is a There's a veritable There's a veritable amount of issues I need to confirm. There is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how this game works, after all. Investigate. Well, I better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object, about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in other wounds. Other wounds. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no idea. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Truth bullet. Okay, time to get started. I need to check everywhere that may be important from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Be Makoto. These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. But where? Wait, was it there? I have to double check that later. There was a knife laying on the ground. Is this the knife that... must be the knife that was struck into the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over there. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife looks really familiar. Wait, is this the one that it was trying to kill me with? Yeah. That's it! It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange... There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same mass attacker we found here. So maybe that masked person got stabbed because when they were attacked, I was in a kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife, and maybe then and if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No. It can't be. There's no way. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activities. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It's not burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like the picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Tattoo on the right hand. We're happy the body got set on fire and the explosion is slowly blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet, because I threw water on it. That's because it got set on fire. I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half of it and the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Body I don't have the body drinking at all. The body blew up. Okay. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. They're really, oh my god, my brain. Why can I not read? I was not having this much trouble last time. But my brain keeps on not functioning right. I promise I'm not this bad. Just for some reason, my brain isn't functioning correctly today. I'll be better next video. Anyways, there's only one little piece left. One little Reese's Pieces part left. That's it. Assessing and overriders. In other words, it's a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a trap? Was there a tarp in here before? No. I should probably look into that. It would be related. It could be related to the case. The top is wet, covered with mud and grime. But the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Tarp. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Okay. I don't see anything else I can look at. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up? If I remember right, he was wearing some kind of mask and a big light coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach in the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So thank you too. The body before the explosion. So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, it's not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. I don't wanna faint anymore. Okay. I think it's 11 o'clock right now. Okay. And?
You're serious?
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning. Help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock, as usual, and I headed to the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym, where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? I think like no, what am I saying? I think like 9. That's right, that had been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we should say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay? My job's done. That's a pretty small job. You know, you confirmed the time. You're good. And the body was found. What you got, Byakuya? Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden in the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words...
So the murder could only have taken place at some place during nighttime after I left the garden. Hold on. Hear me out. Let me just blow this whole entire opinion out the window. So, you know that tarp in the shed? Whenever the sprinklers turn on. I think they turn on like 7:30. I think, if I remember correctly. So, however, Tokyo, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Tokyo and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we were all in the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, We made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all 4 of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
The victim really is Kyoko. Then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling you the truth. I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Byakuya's account. He thinks I'm the fucking killer. Whatever, I never liked your dumbass anyway, bitch. Never liked you anyway, bro. I remember there was some chickens in the chicken coop. Chicken. Count 4. Huh? 4? There was 5 in there.
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there was precisely 5. Yeah, right?
Huh?
What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? That's so weird. I wonder where it disappeared.
But
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens in.
what?
What are we gonna do? We're going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Maybe missing chicken. Anything else? Sprinklers. Those nozzles poking out. Those the sprinklers? Oh yeah? We're not gonna talk about it? This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning. So it could have possibly happened in the morning before everyone decided to get out of bed and leave their room. Markima said the time positively couldn't be changed. Hold on. So the sprinkler turned on at 7:30 each morning, right? And if the body was here before then, the sprinklers would have gone wet. That's what I'm saying! If the body was there before then, the sprinklers would have gotten wet. Or would have gotten wet. That's what I'm saying. But then again, they had a tarp, so maybe they covered the body, which would have, I mean, the murder must have taken place not at nighttime. Maybe. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area. But I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. I need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that course really Kyoko? If that's true, My mouse is freaking out. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room...
It's all clear now.
will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her key ring. Her room key. Key ring. Hey yo, Byakuya. Give me that key. Hey, Byakuya. If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. If you have the key to Yoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. You fuckhead. Oh my god. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay. Then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. Fuck yourself, Byakuya. Bitch. Okay. So... True bullets. What would this be? Maybe that's just maybe it has something to do with the Monokuma robot. That's the only thing I can think of. Where's this lead? Oh, wrong room. Wrong room. Markham is laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
I guessed they're right. I guess it was the timer on the bomb. I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. Oh, bomb! And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it. The fragments I found in the garden. Fragments found in the garden. Okay, I checked everything else. I think I can think of... Oh my god, my brain. I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. He better say fucking yes. If not, I'll take that shit from him. And, I'll do the investigation myself. You can go. You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Oh, wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Why couldn't you just be downstairs, man? Walked all that damn way. Alright, let's go to Kyoko's room. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it inside the key on them. And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. Inside the room. So, this is Kyoko's room. Looks pretty normal to me. She didn't have much in here. There's a book though. So that's like 9 or 6. There's something on the table. It's a wooden block decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers that look like that. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
If it is a key, I think I might know where it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Okay. Hey, I think it would be wise to look around a bit more. Okay. Here's our bed. I don't see anything interesting here. At least, not as far as the case is concerned. Look in the drawer. Bathroom. What else is there to look at? You're the only one left, dude.
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought I might find some kind of clue in here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take out time of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random You're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete? Oh, I know. Earlier Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it as a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it! What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that it has in there. Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? Under her sheets? But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me doesn't expect to find anything, but it is lifted up. But as I lifted the sheets, what do I find? A piss stain? Imagine. I'd be fucking dying if that's actually the case. What's this? I found a crumbled up piece of paper. Class. Hashtag 78 student registry. Mikuro Kusaba.
I see.
It appears to be Mikuro Kusaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you it was a key in star. That's it. This must be the blank that Masakuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together and then look down at the profile sheet. Name, Mikuro Kusaba, sex, female, the ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received battle training of her own vigilant. Volition. She received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Rico's profile. Damn. She said, fuck y'all, I'm going to train for 3 years. I'll be back. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. It doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of the world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Even rumored I've heard... Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it!
I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player and the bit player is becoming our hero. Ah, it's you.
What?
Huh? What have you got in your pretty little hand there?
What?
Uh-oh, you found a profile. So what if we did?
Hey!
Don't freak out on me.
come
I'm not gonna
on
hold
now.
it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either. Even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgiving? You're quite adamant about those regulations of your... Of course I am. A proper school life is built on dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is. Now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting. It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually the one of the participants in the killing game. What? I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When we all first got together in the main hallway back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding? Are you saying?
in other words...
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes,
The
indeed!
total number of students part of this killing game are actually 16. 16? Then...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
16th student, Mukuro Kusaba. She's part of the school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know.
Yes, indeed!
Make sense?
Well now...
Okay, that's all you got for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to go back at that sneaky Miss Kuriguri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey!
You know how she was wearing those stupid gloves in day and out all the time? Let me read that again. You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hidden scars that she doesn't want anyone else to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Alright. Thanks, Monokuma. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand, that tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said that they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars. Which means those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there was a 16th student. There were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he told that proves. Let me read that again. Again, my brain's just fucked up today for some reason. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case.
It's certainly
Perhaps
possible.
she's the one who killed Kyoko. What?
Hmm.
That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing unit. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's actually what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ukusama isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So in other
Mukuro
words,
gives us information that would raise questions about her would be. Let me read that again. Mukuro gives us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
let's go.
Well, are you coming? There are wooden lockers here. They use wooden. What? My brain. They use wood block keys, just like those super traditional public bathrooms. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker furthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the one that doesn't have a key in it at all. Key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found on that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the wood lock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock and click. The locker urgently accepted the key and opened it. And it opened. There's arrows. There are arrows in there. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little stakes. Strong stakes. Titanium arrows. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a bloodstain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow, but how would it possibly be involved? Duct tape. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key in the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Yakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on the next location. On to the next location. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mikuro was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? We're in the school. Where in the school would you go to research on something? Research? Are you talking about the archive? That's right. The archive has all kinds of info in general public that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Yakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand. It went straight to the shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with the file in his hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you. But I expect you to repay your debt in 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Dickhead. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they've acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded. What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternative reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields are much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? Ragnarok? That's right. It said Fenrir is the wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo resembling Fenrir somewhere on their body. So it was Mikuro that died. Mikuro is the one that died because she had that tattoo on her hand. The corpse. What? They get a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean... Oh shit. We're out of time.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Well, guys, I think that's a good place to end this episode. This is about like 2 hours long, and I've messed up so many times. I promise the next episode is going to be like this, which will be probably right after I record this. And, hopefully I'll have a better time not stuttering and fucking up like I just did. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Danganronpa, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. And yes, in the next episode we will be doing the next class trial to figure out who the culprit is of this case. I honestly don't know who the culprit is. Like, it could be Kyoko, because she's nowhere to be seen, and it's not Kyoko that died, because we just figured out that the corpse would be Mikuro because of the tattoo on her hand. So that just confirms it. So I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out next episode. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Whee!